World War III, and this wouldn't be a war like World War I, World War II. This would be obliteration. This would be the worst thing there's never been. This would be obliteration.
What comes next? Because it could be World War III.
Major warnings coming out in the past 24 hours. Is take a look. Former President Donald Trump warns World War III is imminent, and we will have obliteration if this takes place. Now, I'm going to share with you the video footage so you can see it for yourself as he says World War III and the talk of nuclear, he said, was never used before, but now it's being warned of and used left and right now. Now, take a look at the headlines coming out. We had heard these warnings before as Elon Musk had warned World War III could arise from the current conflicts. We'll take a look in the past 24 hours. North Korea's Kim warns of nuclear attack when enemy provokes it with nukes. North Korea said that it has tested its new ICBMs on Monday to gauge the war readiness of its nuclear force against mounting U.S. hostilities. So this is specifically against the United States, drawing condemnation from the United States and its allies. In addition to that, Vladimir Putin allies issues an ominous World War III warning, this coming out this month as well. And we also heard a former CIA analyst say that Putin could launch a nuclear weapons against NATO territories. In addition to that, Iran has warned the United States as the Israel-Hamas war governs the world's attention. Iran is quietly marching towards nuclear breakouts, and the U.S. is preparing for this as well. Let's take a look. Biden's new nuclear bomb compared to bombs dropped on Nagasaki, and major warnings coming out from China.
Very close.
About Mark Zuckerberg's compound and underground bunker, I got some pretty juicy intel that I think you're going to want to hear. I had a friend that wishes to stay anonymous message me after he saw that video. He said, I just met a builder at a bar that showed me everything he's been doing. He built a very similar compound for Jeff Bezos out in New Mexico. Soundproofing, concrete reinforced walls, all the shit. These guys all know something huge is about to happen. Dude said he's got a fully self-sustaining hydroponic system and like a fleet of Ford Raptors all bulletproofed out with his own private mercenary security, etc. I tried to swap cards with him because I'm a contractor too, but he said he'd made so much in the last 2 years, he's way retired. The pics were insane. He had videos of rockets launching from this 5,000-acre compound, re-entering the atmosphere and landing back, and they recover it. We really are all... you know. The walls were 30-inch thick reinforced concrete with like 2-inch thick steel walls. I saw the photos from foundation to complete. The hole they dug was enormous. They had to blow it out with dynamite and use mining equipment, hundreds of concrete trucks, cranes, so much it was insane. I can only imagine the cost, hundreds of millions. All top secret too. He couldn't tell me exact location. They sent him to a debrief for several weeks when the 2.5-year contract was completed. Please keep me anonymous, but yeah, I left that night with a very worried feeling about what's going to unfold in the next 10 years by some pew-pews. I think I might turn this into a series and start digging a lot deeper into who else is preparing for whatever it is they're preparing for. Definitely seems like they know something is coming.
This is the book of Jeremiah 50, verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction. Shalom, shalom. First off, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Yahweh being the true name for the Father. Yahushai being named for his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls God, in Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to our apostles, double honors to our elders, the great millstone, that taught us the truth and will well. And salutations to you, hopefully, pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. This is Brother Yahweh Sop. Now, this is Spirit Power, Yahweh Yahushai. It's another update in times and events. While everybody's distracted and get ready to celebrate Saturnalia, this wicked pagan holiday that they call Christmas now, this is what's going on behind the scenes. World War III is imminent. Nuclear destruction is on the way. It's plain clear as day now, man. You got all the big name celebrities. They all got bunkers. You know, Trump just made his statement about what's getting ready to happen. Now, World War III is imminent. You know, hey, this is it, man. This is it. They're telling you what's coming down, man. And they tried to make that quote unquote top secret. Well, it's not very secret, is it? I mean, you're not going to be able to keep nothing top secret if you're building a doomsday bunker that massive. The workers are going to talk, you know. But if they really wanted to keep it secret, they could have. But they let it leak, you know, because this is just a message for the rich and the wealthy, you know, the elite, the multi-million and billionaires to catch on and get ready. Because this is what's coming down the pipeline, man. World War III. This war is going to be nuclear, man. And the nuclear bombs are within the scriptures. So, yep, this is definitely a sound of battle. Okay? This is the book of Jeremiah 50, verse 14. It says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Yahweh." Now, what this is talking about is that all these countries are going to get in the spirit to come to war against America. They're all going to turn on this place. They're all going to aim the missiles pointed right at the U.S., man. The U.S. is the spiritual place called Babylon, Sodom, and Egypt. All those wicked empires are all mixed up, melted into one. So systematically, all these countries are starting to come against these places. They're catching on to all the conspiracies, all the coups set up, divide and conquer, order out of chaos that they've done, genocide, rape, rob, and pillage, scamming. It's all catching up, man. It's all coming full swing around. The Lord is done with the wickedness that this place is constantly doing. So judgment is going to happen. You haven't heard about, think about in history, man. When have you ever heard in history of this many celebrities and people and movies that's coming out of, World War III and this bad of destruction? I mean, yeah, they had the quote unquote Cold War, between the U.S. and Russia, and Cuba was involved. But even then, the talks weren't as extreme as they are now, man, and are as real as they are now. Society isn't as bad as it is now. This is it. Something big is getting ready to happen. That something is destruction via World War III. It's on the way. It's the book of Joel 3 and 12. It says, "Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about." So everybody's going to be gathered to fight. Okay? The war, the land of Armageddon, that's gonna take place, man. They're all gonna gather over there in that land of Israel, over there in the Middle East, and they're all gonna fight. They're being pulled to do it. Okay? All these heathen nations gonna get judged, destroyed. There's not gonna be another superpower on the earth of a so-called Chinese country or Arab country or white country. No, man. The world's superpower is going to be the Lord and His only begotten Son, and the Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. They're going to be raised up in their proper steed, get their new bodies, get the kingdom. The kingdom is going to be built, and all the heathen round about are going to be judged and destroyed. It's the book of Revelation 17 and 16. It says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." So now the EU, all them countries, man, they about to come against the U.S. They're going to have no damn allies, man. This place is written off. There's no future for here. It served its purpose. The elites are done with it. Okay? This is just going to be a tool. This country is just being a tool to use to go and take over other lands. And they're going to do away with this one and reset it. Okay? And they're going to try to usher in a new world order. It's the book of Matthew 24 and 6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet." So he said, ye shall, not ye might. Ye shall hear of wars, actual wars, and rumors of certain wars. So you don't let these things bother you, and we'll make them, make you start panicking and becoming too afraid. They have to happen. And he told you that they're going to happen. So it's not supposed to be a surprise. Look at the wickedness that goes on in this place. It should be no surprise at all. Amos 9 and 8. "Behold, the eyes of Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh. So he's going to destroy this place, obliterate it, just like he did Sodom and Gomorrah. That was made to be an example, and this place followed in the same footsteps and worse. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah with the same actions and stole the Lord's chosen people and robbed and pillaged the rest of the earth. So this place is way worse than Sodom and Gomorrah and Egypt and Babylon. It's worse than all of it. So the Lord is going to utterly destroy this place. Isaiah 2:19, it says, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. So you see the last part of the last video? You saw the first part of the video let you know World War III is coming. And you see the second part of the video let you know what these elites and these super rich people are doing. They're building bunkers. So what should I tell you what's coming? Bombs and destruction. Okay? So with that, hey, Lord's will, this is very edifying and plain as day. I'm going to close out and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaKadosh, double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, to touch his truth and will well, and citation, hopefully pushing his truth and honesty, sincerity. Shalom.